New York.
Thanks, Rena. Let's look at the clouds, and we've been showing this for much of the show, and regardless of where we look, we're going to see more of the same. In fact, my director has been trying to find some sunshine out there, even some areas that don't have any rain or even thick clouds for that matter, but we haven't had much success. And that's because we're going to see more of this. I'm thinking because an area of low pressure is parked just south of Michigan, but it's close enough that it's going to influence our skies for the rest of this week until closer to the weekend. Skies should brighten up. But now that we're in mid-May, even with this type of atmosphere, you're still talking about mild temperatures. In the morning, we dropped off to around 63, thinking we can finish off with a high temp of about 72, a couple of degrees above average, but it is not going to be one of the prettiest days we've seen. Rain reported in downtown Detroit at 65. The winds are from the east at 7 miles an hour. Visibility is down to about 3 miles, and depending on how dense the fog or even just the low-level moisture currently is, all depends on if the sensor's reporting rain. If you're getting some rain, it's going to have lower visibility, in other words. Otherwise, it's mostly cloudy with numbers in the mid to upper 60s to near 70 degrees, at least in Port Huron. Everyone else trying to catch up to not only Port Huron and Port Sanilac, but Flint at 71. We're at 66 at the airport, 68 in Adrian. And you can see some peaks of sunshine closer to the thumb, and that's what the icon is showing there. And that's why your temperatures have bounced up into the 70s. This has probably been the second or third time that I've seen an area of low pressure completely disconnected from the steering flow in the atmosphere. There's a upper level area of low pressure that's spinning in place. You can see the flow around it producing not only multiple rounds of rain, but it also gives us that chance of seeing some thunderstorms as well into the day tomorrow. Thursday will be a different scenario, which we'll talk about in just a moment. So rain's going to be around, not a total washout today, but there will always be a few stray showers on the radar in the vicinity of Metro Detroit for today. So your hourly forecast from this afternoon well into this evening and into tonight, we stay mostly cloudy, we stay mild with a few showers passing through. Some of us could reach about 72 degrees for the high temp. Maybe some of us could do even better in some backyards in Livingston County, for instance, up near 73. But on occasion, these showers are going to pass on through. Will this impact the Tigers game? First pitch will be at 6:40, and I do believe we'll have rain in the area. And even though there could be a delay depending on where these bands of rain can set up and how heavy or how long they'll last, I think that could delay the game, but I don't think it's going to be a rain out. Cloudy skies after the game as we try to dry the skies up. Then we're tracking our next system. Going into Thursday night, I think most of your Thursday morning and afternoon looks okay, but Thursday evening, there's going to be a cold front lifting all of the instability into the atmosphere, producing a chance at least of some showers and storms that could pack a punch. So Thursday night going into Friday morning, that'll be the strongest storms that we'll see. Temperatures spike to the 80s, but we cool down to the 70s into the weekend.